Yo, it's another episode of Triple Threat. Now, first let me introduce myself again. It's Jared, aka J Daisy. I got Nephew the Sauce to my right, Nibelius. And to my left, we got the man E Money, Eric. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 players in the NBA this season. All right, guys? So look, we're going off this season. Hear me now. This season, who is playing the best, who has been just overall having the most productive and best season. Okay? So before getting outlash. All right, so just hop right into it. So let me get this playing for y'all. So we got some highlights in the background and everything. So first one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, we're all pretty much in agreement for this. This guy has been a monster.
As Harden smacks this.
Yeah, Harden. We get to Harden too. Harden is our number 2 player. But before we get there, Giannis, look at him. 27, 12, and 6. Shooting almost 60%. He's essentially a big man guard hybrid. Like, he's ridiculous. He's a monster. Crazy posters, crazy passes, just everything you could want from a player.
Right.
Has been the best player this season.
Like, if Giannis had a jump shot, we wouldn't even, like...
There's your poster for you.
Giannis poster. The NBA would be Giannis's league.
He just does whatever he wants to do.
So.
Unstoppable.
Exactly. So, our two first players being Giannis and Harden. Obviously, we know what Harden's doing. He's having an historic season. His scoring numbers are the best since Kobe. And there's no sign of him slowing down at all, considering this is what he has to do in order for his team to win. He is the favorite for the MVP right now, considering what he's done with how injury-riddled the Rockets have been. It's very impressive. And, so obviously he's been a monster. I don't think we really have to go too in-depth about that. So our number 3 is a little different. I do have LeBron, and they both have Curry. So LeBron, is still averaging what he always averages. He's averaging about 27, 7 rebounds, about 8.5 assists. That was nasty. But even though he has missed a chunk of time, I'm still gonna have LeBron there. But it's so close between him and Curry this season. It's really hard. Like, I mean, I almost debated putting Curry above him. Like, I don't know. It switches every time. Because then I watch Curry, I'm like, yeah, this guy is just unreal. But that's why this is such a tough list. But yeah, so I have LeBron there. They have Curry. You guys got anything to say for that?
Curry, I mean, we saw. Even though the Warriors are they are unquestionably probably the freaking greatest team ever assembled now, especially with DeMarcus Cousins on their team, coming back looking great. So he's coming back, averaging 29 points a game. Like, you just see on crazy efficiency. You see the Warriors are different without, like, they're a crazy squad without him, but with him they just become unbeatable. Their spacing's like ridiculous. The ball movement, they play way different with Curry. It's kind of unreal. Not saying that I think LeBron's better than Curry, obviously, as a player, but this season I don't think LeBron has been as good as he can be. I believe he's just kind of not like, I don't know. The Lakers haven't been as good as I thought they were about to be. Even though he has missed a chunk of time, but Curry has as well. I don't know. That's how I see them playing.
What about you, E-Money?
All right. Curry's just lighting up this season. Like, he lights it up every season, but this season he took it to another level, if that was possible. And you saw how much he just impacts the game. When he wasn't there, they're losing some games, going about 500, comes back, and they're on fire again. He just... 45% from the 3-point line. And he's not even pulling up regular threes. He's pulling up way behind the arc. Like, it's crazy.
I'm actually curious if I could see his shot distance.
All right. So now on to our number 4. As he's looking this up, we will keep going. So number 4, I have Joel Embiid, who is
Jojo.
He's been amazing this year. He's been the best big in the league. I don't care what you guys say. His streak of 20 and 10 has been like damn near the entire season. He's averaging the most. Look, 27, 13, and 3. His passing has improved. Obviously, he could get a little better from the three-point line, But I mean, for being 7'2", being a freaking monster, being unstoppable around the basket, 30% solid. Teams respect his jump shot. As you see, they go for his pump fakes all the time. And he's a pretty solid free throw shooter as well. And the Sixers look completely different with him on and off the court. And he's playing. He hasn't really missed. I believe he's missed 2 games this season. He's been playing a lot of minutes. And I mean, he's
Played 50 games.
yeah, and we have like 52 games or something played. But yeah, so they both had, I'll let Jared go.
Yeah, so for me, I actually had Curry at 4, and then I had Joel at 5. So yeah, pretty much everything that we said, I agree with. Nothing against what he said there. But yeah, so I had Joel at number 5. I think Eric, you had LeBron at 4, and then Joel at 5, and then Nebby, you had LeBron at 5. So it just varies a little bit. It's just like the same 3 players, and they're changed up just a little bit. So let's hop into number 6. We got Anthony Davis. So AD, him and Joel are obviously the best big men in the league. Now they're very. If I can spell today. Yeah, obviously they're extremely versatile bigs. Anthony Davis's numbers are a little bit better, but it's not like it's by like 1 point. So he's averaging 29.3, 13.3 rebounds, 4.4 assists. He's averaging, what was he? He also shoots very well from the line, 81%. So like this is what we're saying. Like they're just so versatile in every way. Like and Anthony Davis is shooting 32.5%. So you have to respect his jump shot as well. I mean, their numbers across the board are just incredible. I mean, like, there's really nothing else to say. So I would say, if you had AD over Joel, like sometimes I have him over there, sometimes I don't. I don't know. It kind of switches. But yeah. So I don't think there's really much else to be said for that. So Anthony Davis will definitely have number 6, and then I think again we're all the same with KD at number 7. So let's see. I think Kevin Durant's been having a really good season, but everyone else is just balling out. So I don't know. I feel like he's been kind of quiet for the most part. But Kevin Durant this season's really averaging 27.4, career high in assists. He's got 6 assists a game, 7 rebounds, shooting 90 from the free throw line. You know how efficient KD is. I mean, it's the same story every season. 50% from the field and 38 or 37 from 3.
See earlier on in the season.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
we saw earlier on in the season, even though people say, and I mean, I agree that KD is a better player than Curry, just the team doesn't do as well when KD is on his own. Well, on his own with 3 other All-Stars, but on his own without Curry. The team just runs way different, and that's why I believe like Curry's more impactful to the team. Which I don't really think is I don't really think it's questionable at all that you see night and day. The Warriors with and without Curry are pretty different. KD is still out there making his run. Obviously, 27, 7, and 6 is nothing to snuff at. On 37% from 3, 50% from the field, 90 from the line. But I don't know. His numbers aren't the same without Curry. Essentially, their winning percentage is not the same.
Yeah, the entire Warriors in general. When Curry was not in the game, we saw how big of a dip they took. I mean, I'm pretty sure they went like 500 during the span that Curry was out. So that's honestly why I had Curry over KD this season as well, because Curry really showed that he is the most valuable player on that team. Eric, you got anything to say to that?
No, I think y'all covered most of it. I don't really know what else to say.
All right, well. How about you get into number 8? You got Paul George over Kawhi. Let me hear about that.
All right. See,
so I don't say I got. I mean, that's cool with me.
All right, I had these two really close. I had trouble deciding between the two, but I decided to put Paul George above Kawhi because of the comeback Paul George has been having this season. Last year he was settling for some shots, not driving as much, but this year it looks like he got
look at these numbers, man. Look
full
at that
confidence back. He's like, I can attack the rim again. My leg's fine. I'm gonna do me again.
Career.
And I believe he's leading the league in steals at the moment. So he's dropping 28 points a game, and
7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.3 steals, 83 from the line.
the thing is, it's
45
PG's
from
team
the
now.
field,
It's not
40
Westbrook's
from
team.
three.
This year, it's Paul George's team.
Yeah, 100%.
Paul George is out here trying to win. He said, "Give me the ball. Gonna run the game through me. Running through Westbrook wasn't working, and so Paul George really took over this season. Is like, this is gonna be my year. I'm gonna show out."
100%. So then for me and Nebu, both of us, we had Kawhi over Paul George. Like Eric said, it's very close. Like I was tempted to put Paul George over him, but Kawhi to me is just still a little bit better than him. I mean, they're both very similar as far as their play style. They're both very good. They're two of probably the best, two-way. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, the best two-way players, the best two-way wing players that we have in the game. I mean, as we look at Kawhi, he's averaging 27.3, so this is the highest scoring year of his career. He's getting 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 6.5. 8 rebounds. Shooting 50% from the field, and he's shooting 38 from 3. So yeah, as we can see, they're very close with it as far as their stats go, and leading their teams as well. Both of them are obviously the leaders of their teams this season. And they both have their teams sitting in pretty good placements. And we'll see what they do in the playoffs. I'm very excited to see how both of them pan out. Now, so we're going to go on to number 9. We have Paul George, and then Eric had Kawhi, so it just flips around. And then at number 10, we all have the Joker. So Nikola Jokic.
Balling out this year.
Balling out. Let me tell you, who would have thought, he'd get this good so quick? Because as you can see, it's only his 4th season. And I'm going to go on the record right now. Jokic is the best passing big man that's ever played in the NBA. I'm putting that on the record right now. If anyone wants to debate with me, I'll be glad to.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Nah. Nikola Jokic, oh my God, this man's passing ability. He's literally like a point guard at the center position. He take the ball up the court, and he's literally averaging more assists than a lot of point guards are in today's league. Averaging 7.7 assists, 20 points, and he's averaging 10 rebounds.
And that's with a decent point guard on his team.
Yeah, with Jamal Murray and his team. And he's shooting 50% from the field. I mean, he's a respectable three-point shooter, 30%. Those are the same as Joel and Anthony Davis, so you got to respect his jumper. He can stretch the floor. I mean, the guy is unreal. He's definitely the third best big man in the league behind the two of them. And, give him a few more years.
And he's better at some things than the other guys.
Yeah, he is, 100%. He's a better passer than both of them. He's unbelievable, honestly. You guys got anything to say about him?
No, you got that.
I mean, yeah, the Joker, man. He's dirty. Well, that was our top 10 players for this season. So don't think because we don't have LeBron at number 1 doesn't mean he's the best player. He's the best player, but we're going off of what these players have been doing this season. And, this is our opinion. So we hope you guys enjoyed.
If you disagree, comment.
Absolutely. If you disagree, comment. We'll love to read you guys' comments and participate in any type of knowledgeable basketball conversation. So please, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, share, and leave your comment. Like I said,
follow us on Facebook.
Follow
Twitter.
us on the Facebook, on the Twitter @AllTripleThreat. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. It's been real.